you know, when I do a big playthrough, let's face it, there's people out there who still do This Is How You Don't Play videos, and I'm okay with them now. I don't care anymore. Being very honest with all you guys out there, I don't give a crap about you. This Is How You Don't Play anymore. I don't. They can't use the nasty comments anymore because my comments have been off for 2 years on YouTube, so I don't care about that. If they want to do edited style content videos, you know, abridging my playthroughs and say I suck at a game, I don't give a fuck. I haven't cared for a long time. Let them do it. It's not gonna. It does. If anything, I've proven still being here after 11 years, those videos are not gonna end me. If anything, a lot of them give me more attention sometime. So I don't care. Let them do it, right? Shout out to the Outsider who just gave me $3. So thank you, Phil, for the content. Been watching for a while. You're a big inspiration to me. The reason I started making videos in the first place. Thank you very much to the Outsider. Wave Ice just sent me $2. Said, I found your channel. This is how you don't play. Your vids are entertaining, though. Well, thank you, Wave Ice. The thing is, if you're watching This Is How You Don't Play, and all it does is make fun of my gameplay, I'm totally okay with that at this point. I don't care anymore. You know, years ago, I used to be an idiot, and I would say, oh no, people making fun of me, and This Is How You Don't Play is a big deal. It's not really a big deal. Make fun of my gameplay. I don't give a shit. You know. Commodore92 to me $3 said, any form of edited content you're okay with people making about your stream. I said a million times, I don't care what anyone does. Okay, we want to make a montage of Phil failing, a montage of Phil raging, whatever. One thing, again, to make fun of me for stupid shit that I do on my stream. You want to live restream and joke about it? Fine. Lampoon me all you want. You want to make This Is How You Don't Play videos? Fine. Make fun of my gameplay all you want. But the moment that your mouth opens and you say something that's blatantly a lie, fuck off. I'm not putting up with your dumb shit. That is not correct. $16, not 61. Okay. So that British lad says the following. Would you still consider sponsorship since your presence isn't as much on YouTube anymore? Do you think you have a better chance now with getting negativity against that particular sponsor? Huh? There's no way I could do sponsorships. I know this. I've tried it, and every time I try it, these very, very crazy people ruin it for me. Because what they do is they find the sponsor on the internet, whoever they may be, and they basically spam the social media with the most disgusting, toxic, slanderous, defamatory stuff about me that's not true. And they basically make it so that that sponsor is so inebriated. That's not what I meant to say. So inundated, so piled on with negative shit about me that they just don't want to deal with it anymore. This has happened with game developers who I played their games under the sponsored streams offers here on Twitch. This has happened with products, right, that I tried to do a partnership with. They just do it no matter what because they know they can get away with it because they're anonymous pussies on the internet and they can get away with shit like this, you know? So they just do it because they know that it negatively hurts someone and they could do it. Now, here's the thing. I've actually recently saw a video of someone who's a professional, I don't know if they were psychologist or I think psychologist. And basically what they did is they did a profile on the kind of people who would do internet trolling. And he actually even, he broke it down to the point where he described like minor internet trolling versus people who do it like majorly. Okay? And here's what he said. He basically said that people who do that shit, because I never understood, I was like, how could these people do this to me? People who don't know me, people who have no association with me, people who I've never met, why would they go out of their way to completely ruin business opportunities and everything for me? Like, why would you do that? Okay? So he broke it down and he essentially said people like that, they, number one, have no ability to empathize. They can't actually put themselves in the shoes of someone else to see how their actions negatively can affect someone else. To them, there is no feeling of empathy at all. So they actually take pleasure in seeing the pain of others because they can't understand or feel the pain of others. They're basically numb inside. They're not complete humans. That's the kind of people who like doing this malicious shit. They also said, and this is interesting too, when you are into trolling culture and you watch things such as trolling videos, drama videos, and you basically revel in the pain of others, it actually has a tendency to convince you to do the same kind of action. So all the years that people have been making negative videos about me, this is how you don't play, and slanderous videos about myself and my family members under the guise of, oh, it's just lighthearted trolling and it actually isn't meant to hurt Phil. It's just meant in good fun. The truth of the matter is there's a group of people out there who have no empathy. And because they have no empathy, when they watch me hurt, they actually get pleasure out of it and don't understand why it's wrong. So then they go do it. They join in the hurting, right? So the truth is that even though all these people who want to pretend like what they were doing over the years was innocent and lighthearted, and there's no way that this could hurt Phil, we didn't intend to hurt Phil, it literally created a giant legion of people who are messed up in the head, who've latched onto this mentality that it's okay to hurt Phil, ruin opportunities for Phil, and fuck with Phil's life just because other people have done it. This is coming from a psychiatrist, by the way. Again, this is not coming from me making it up. This is a medical professional, okay, who has confirmed all the things that I've been saying over the years. All right? So you might say, I don't understand why people would ruin these sponsorship opportunities for Phil. This is why. Because they've now been conditioned over the last decade to think that this is fine. They have no ability to feel bad for anything they do because they don't understand the pain of others. All they do is they get pleasure out of the pain of others. So to them, it's when they see other people making fun of me, they could take it to the extreme and it's okay in their heads. They're not mentally complete people. They don't think rationally like you and me. They have no moral compass like you and me. Instead, they just do this disgusting shit because they can get away with it and it makes them feel good just to hurt others for no reason. That's pretty fucked up when you really think about it. Okay? It's pretty fucked up. That is correct. It's sadistic. Quantified said the word sadistic. It's sadistic, but actually, this psychiatrist also said it actually shows not even like sociopath tendencies. It's actually psychopathic tendencies. Because if you go after someone trolling in a calculated way, see, there's a difference between, oh, you're laughing at someone because of their misfortune versus I actually went out of my way to try to ruin someone's life. That it goes past the level of sociopath and actually goes into the level of psychopath. But these people don't want to believe that. They just want to think, oh, trolling's fine. Fucking with someone's life is fine. Everything's fine, right? There's no, shouldn't ever feel bad about anything. Because someone put themselves on the internet, nothing's off limits. Just completely try to ruin their life. It's perfectly fine. Because they're messed up in the head. And the thing is, there's a giant group of people who created a community of people who are messed up in the head who want to fuck with me constantly. It's pretty sick. Anyway, let's continue on. I don't want to go on about this forever. Griffin Box tipped me $1 and says, this thing that this guy said earlier about Eddie, the cousin Eddie, in a Christmas Vacation is actually, if you can believe this, listen to this. It's the stupid Detractor meme about trying to get me to wear a turtleneck. The Detractor meme that I still don't understand, has never been explained to me and makes no sense. This is some kind of a sneak attempt to reference that meme. How stupid does that sound? Boy, these people are dumb. Only Iced Derek cheered. He said, I'll be honest, I found you through that Down the Rabbit Hole video. It has millions of views. I think 5 million views now, which help advertise you a lot. I'm sure it does, but I'm never going to watch it. The thing is, how all these people make these videos about me, has one of these people ever spoken to me? Nope. Not a single person wanted an interview, wanted my take. They just do the negative spin shit constantly because that's what gets them the clickbait views. So I'm not going to play that game and watch that garbage. Now up to $39 in tips. Thank you, guys. Of course, everyone in Stream Chat is now saying, no, I watched it. No, I really didn't. I've never seen a single second of that Down the Rabbit Hole video. It shows up in related videos because all the negative videos always show up in related videos on YouTube, but I've never clicked it once. Okay. Retro Jim Cheer, he says, do you think the Xbox tweet could unintentionally encourage those type of people to do harmful things even though it was intended to be innocent? No, because there was nothing malicious in the Xbox tweet. You see, there's a difference between a lighthearted joke and a 2-hour-long montage video basically set up to say that I'm a terrible person and everything I do is bad. You see what I mean? Or a completely slanderous lie video about things that are untrue about me. There's a big difference. And that's the thing. People need to be able to discern the difference. Most people can. You're absolutely right. Some people can't. Now, the thing is, no. With humor, of course, it's subjective. There's never going to be an objective way to measure humor because everyone's different. But for me, when I see a tweet from Xbox referencing a bunch of things that I regularly have said in my content over the last decade, and they reference me, I think that's cool. You know, a major games maker and a major player in gaming. You know, and by the way, a company who I've played a lot of their shit over the last decade. I mean, the Xbox 360 was my go-to console of the last console gen, so I played almost everything on Xbox 360. To reference me and know who I am, that's cool, right? That doesn't make me mad. That makes me cool. That's cool, a cool thing. It's a pop culture reference. It means I'm pertinent in pop culture, which is nice. But no, there's a difference between that. There's definitely a difference between a lighthearted, you know, joke or jab, right? Versus a actual concerted effort to basically harp on my shortcomings and make me look bad. Okay? Targon's Embrace tipped me $1. Said, sorry if it's ignorant. Could you skip out buying an Xbox Series X? All the exclusives you need should also be on PC. I can't play games on PC. My PC is 6 years old. All right? My PC cannot really run high-end games while capturing and streaming at the same time. I've tried, and it chops up and looks like shit. So, you're right. If I had a high-end gaming PC plus another PC to capture and broadcast from, then I could do that, but I don't have it. And that's a disgusting belch. MPlayer164 tipped me $1. Says, did you ever see the Donkey Kong Country promotional images with the computer-generated export? Sneaky second question. Did you ever notice how it looks like Donkey Kong is wearing sleeves made of hair? And the answer is no. To both questions. But thank you for the $1 tip. I appreciate that. Okay, moving right along. Let Us Conquer a Cheers. It says, read this thoroughly before banning me. You're saying, cheers and subs help in long term. Tips help in short term. Doesn't it help you budget your money better? If you save your money so you don't overspend, isn't overspending what caused you to go into bankruptcy? I feel we're helping you budget your money better. Let Us Conquer. I don't know what else to say because I explain matter-of-factly every single day what's going on. Okay? I did budget, all right? I did actually budget based on the money that was coming in. I budgeted out things to spend on. I knew, I hoped that some of these big cheers that were coming in were going to be legit. And I was like, man, when that money comes in, that's going to cover this, that's going to cover that. The problem is when you're a streamer like me, you can't budget. Because on a daily basis, you have no idea what you're going to make. On top of that, now with these chargebacks, I have no idea what real money I'm making. Today, it could look like I'm making a certain amount of tips, and then half of that gets taken away from me later on, and I have zero control over it. So as much as you would like to live in this weird pipe dream world where rainbows and unicorns dictate everything that happens on a live stream, that's not the case. I have no clue what's going on a daily basis because of the chaotic nature of this business. Now, the good news is, you guys every day come and support the streams via crowdfunding, and overall, I'm able to keep doing what I need to do. Even with all the malicious acts against me, the fraud, the chargebacks, I'm still good. But for you to basically try to waggle your finger at me here in a cheer and say, you should be budgeting better, sonny, is kind of like saying, you know, why I should be psychic. I should be psychic and know what I'm going to make on a daily basis. And you know what I mean? I can't. Like, I saw what I made in September and said, oh, okay, I'm good. Then all of a sudden, half of the tips I made in September got charged back out of nowhere. It wasn't expected. Now, how am I supposed to prepare for that? You can't. And that's the point I seem to be trying to make, and you just can't get it through your goddamn head. Let me put it this way, Let Us Conquer. This is as a matter of fact as I can put it. You don't know any better than me, so shut the fuck up. There you go.
Surprise, Cafe!
Devour.
See you later, Derek.